Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, social media world? It's your boy Sincere, J Red, Flatbush, Brooklyn. Y'all already know. Welcome to the page. Like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you. Because you could be doing anything with your time right now, but you're sitting here listening to me. And I value that. I appreciate that. Because I'm sure you're getting my content, you appreciate my content, or if it doesn't apply to you, like I always say, if it don't apply, then let it fly. Share it to somebody out there. Sometimes you never know what somebody's going through. Excuse me. You never know what somebody's going through. Sometimes people need to hear the right message at the right time. Excuse me, I'm sorry, social media world. This Magnum got me burping. But like I said, I appreciate you. If you happen to stumble on this by accident, like and subscribe. Unbiased material. I'm always gonna keep it 100. You might not like everything I'm gonna say, but I'm always gonna be very unbiased. I'm gonna tell you my opinion, and I'm gonna give you the fact behind it. If I know the facts behind it, because I can't give you something or talk about something I don't know nothing about. I'm just not gonna do that. And I'm always going to tell you if I'm speculating or assuming or perceiving, I'm always going to display this information because this is an unbiased page, social media world. You want the real, this is where it's at. And fact check me. I can't say Google me because I ain't that, famous. I ain't famous at all, actually. But I definitely got a YouTube page. So, check out my videos. And if you got questions, you got things you want me to talk about, speak about it. Leave messages in the comments. Ask questions. I want questions. I want content. I want to help you. I'm doing this for the people. I'm doing this for the people. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for my instant gratification. Trust me. Me stepping out here on this platform and opening up a YouTube page is a big shift, social media world. And this is why I come out here and do this, because I know if I could change, man, anybody could change. You just have to apply yourself. You have to get new information and implement that information into your life. But if you like the way your life is going, don't change nothing. Keep doing it. I'm grateful but never satisfied. So I'm always going to keep continuing to learn, to grow, and to unlearn as well. Because I have a lot of things that still kind of haunt me because I've been living a certain way. I've been thinking a certain way for as much years that I've been on this earth. So it's not going to just disappear just like that. But it takes work. But I've gotten a lot better. This is why every single video you might hear me say, work on yourself. I'm always going to promote that. I'm always going to preach that, because you're not a tree. Who you are right now does not define you, social media world. That's just who you are because of the information that you have at this present moment and present time. The moment you shift your mindset and start to think a certain way, the moment you change your reality. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate you. But today I want to talk about realness. And this is mainly for the women, my queens. Doesn't matter what race you are, what culture you are, your background, your environment. Women, you guys want real. And when I say you guys want real, meaning from the opposite sex when it comes to relationships and things of that sort. But you got to ask yourself, how real are you keeping it though? Because where attention goes, energy goes. So where you put your energy and your attention, that's what you're going to draw back. So you got to ask yourself, am I keeping it 100? Am I being real? Am I putting out what I want? And I feel like everybody should be working on themselves. And when I say being real, meaning, and this doesn't apply to all women, so please don't let your pride Don't let your ego, don't let any of these things make this whole message go over your head, because women, we all know logically, and I'm not trying to be macho or anti or feminist or whatever y'all call it these days. I don't even know. But I'm not trying to be any of that, because I'm for the people. I want us to win. The whole reason why I started this YouTube video, because I want to bridge the gap between men and women. I want us to win. We're different, but we have to respect our differences and then work together with that. But when I say real, meaning a lot of you guys got fake eyelashes. Okay, you want to look cute, whatever. I'm not judging you at all. I'm just telling you, I'm just speaking about the realness, because those are not the eyelashes you were born with. A lot of y'all put makeup on every day like it's part of the wardrobe. And I'm not judging it again. That's what you like. That's what you like. I'm pretty sure there's people for people. So there's somebody out there that likes that. But at the end of the day, it's kind of, you're not, in a sense, being real if you're wearing that every day. If people's not really seeing you for who you are, then you're kind of being a little fraudulent. Wouldn't you say? You know what I'm saying? What if, as a man, I'm trying to give an example. What if, as a man, every day I'm bald, as you can see? What if I came out and every day I'm at an hour in the mirror coloring and making my shit look sharp and wavy, and I'm putting a sock in my boxes to make me look very large. And then when you finally get me, you're like, this is not the person who I see and thought I was getting. So that's what I kind of mean by that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother video. I'm just touching about the realness. You guys go out there and get, what is it called? BBIs. You get your asses done, your butts done, you get your breasts done. Every single thing God gave you, you want to change. You want to change. You know why you want to change that? Because you're not accepting you for you. You're not being real to yourself, because you're thinking men out there want these things. And to an extent, you're 100% right. Men are attracted to beautiful, nice things. But you know what's really going to keep us? This. The mind, how you think, your mentality, your personality, your standards, your morals. That's what's really going to keep us in the long run. You going to get your ass done, you beating your face with makeup, you getting your breasts done, and all this other extra, accessories you want to do to enhance your beauty. All we want to do, I don't want to curse about Paige, but all we want to do is have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? And if your mind is right after, then we'll kind of figure it out and go with the flow and play the role until we figure it out. But even when you do all these things, there's a million of you. You think you're the only one who got a big butt, breasts, this, that, and the third. So even when you're doing that for what? It's like a facade. You should want a man who's gonna love you for you. I always encourage men and women, be your organic, authentic self. If people don't accept you for you, F them. Mother made them, mother F them. They're doing you a favor because it's a facade. It's like, what's that word? Lust. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. Don't go out your way to enhance. That means you have low self-esteem. You're insecure. You might not think like that. You might not want to hear what I'm saying to you. But in reality, it is. Because you say you're doing it for you, but you're doing it because you want attention. You like the attention you're getting because you see all these other women with these things, and you see men attracted to these things. But why would you want a man that's attracted to that? Not saying you shouldn't want a man that's attracted to that, but if he's attracted to that, you're not the only one with that. So you got it now, but guess what? He's probably still looking at the other females with that as well. So what's the point? What are you really doing it for, right? I don't get y'all. But that's not even the what I really want to talk about in the video, right? Let me see how much time I got left. I got time. I'm 10 minutes in. I ain't gonna keep out here too long because I know if I'm not spinning on my head and doing certain tricks and rapping and singing and dancing like Chris Brown, y'all might not stay on the page too long. But the real message I wanted to give you, right? I was talking to a friend the other day, and when I say be real, ladies, let's be real. When you first meet a guy, right? And y'all courting each other, y'all dating each other. Everybody has a social media page with this Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. But I'm really specifying Facebook and Instagram right now. How many of you women, I should say, hold on, let me take a sip of this Magnum so I could get this. My throat is a little dry. I don't got no water right now. Excuse me. How many really, because I had a big debate, and I was kind of disappointed in my female friend. I'm not going to ever say no names, but it's just sad to how, and I'm sure she's not the only one who thinks this way. That's why it's kind of just like I had to make a video about it. How many of you females, women, I'm not trying to be any type of way by saying women or females. I know when I say that, women be like, oh, he's calling me a woman, he's calling me a females, queens, whatever you want to be called. How many of you guys still have your exes or people you had sexual interactions with on your social media page? Now, do you think that is okay? Now, yes, you might say it's the past. The past is the past. And I get it. To me, my past is the past. You know what I'm saying? When I'm done with something, I'm done with something. And it's different for a man because we can't control the interaction as far as sexual engagement with a woman. The woman always holds the key to the cookie. So even if as a man, we do have females that we had sexual interactions with on our page, I'm not going to say it doesn't mean anything, but and that female has to, kind of like the vampire in Dracula, she has to consent, she has to give the go ahead for anything to happen. You know what I'm saying? But with a female now, whenever you guys are or want to entertain, especially if you're attractive, you're beautiful, you're putting some stuff out, guys are going to be in your DMs. They're going to be constantly shooting your shot. Now, if your person that you're currently with is effing up or say something and now you want advice from another dude or your ex or situation, if they're constantly, because guys are going to play that alligator crocodile role. We're going to wait. We're going to lay in the bay, wait for that opportunity. And then once the opportunity is there, we're going to go for it because it's like a job that we just wait for them to call back. That doesn't mean we ain't going to be working. We still going to be working. But if this job call, I'm going to go up to that job. So it's kind of like, that's how men, and I'm not going to say all men, but that's how men kind of think when it comes to women. We're going to lay in the bay and just wait because, like I said, she holds the opportunity for us to proceed. We cannot proceed until she gives us the green light. Now, for a female, now back to you guys. Why would you have, especially if you say it's the past, you know you don't want nothing to do with this person anymore, what is the point of even having them on your page? For what? Why? Now, fine, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Now, here's the real question, right? When you meet a guy, let's say if he asks, because I'm a type of dude, I'm going to ask because I don't condone that shit. I know most women are very emotional. They're like light switches. They're feeling base. So one minute you could feel this way, another minute you could feel this way. Now me, when things could change that easy, I gotta really pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because men were very, very logical. I'm not saying men are not emotional as well. We can be, but it's not our natural nature. Our natural nature is to be logical and realistic. A woman's natural nature is to be emotional and nurturing. Not saying she can't be logical and realistic. I'm not saying that. So please, don't take what I'm saying to offense. But when I'm done with somebody, I'm done with somebody. Now, if I'm dating you and I come to you and we're calling each other and I see you got 4,000 followers or 4,000 friends, I'm going to ask you, and it's not because I'm insecure. It's not because I'm immature. I just want to know I like intel. I like details. I like transparency. If that's what you want to call immature and insecure, that means you have no emotional intelligence and you're the immature, insecure person. Because we're adults and we're just having a conversation. I have a right to know what I'm getting into. Just like you, if you ask me, you have a right to what you want to know. You might not want to know for whatever reason. You don't care. That's cool. Everybody's different, and we got to respect the differences. But I'm going to ask you, out of these 4,000 friends you have, how many are exes and how many have you had sexual interrelations with? And as a female, this, like I said, this video is for you guys. Are you going to keep it real and say, this is how much? Or are you going to lie and say what I want to hear? Because I'm telling you, most men, if we want to wife you, no man is really accepting that. I'm not gonna say no man because majority of the men, a majority of real men, is not gonna accept the fact that you still have dudes on your page that you have sexual interrelations with, and you have exes on your page. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, we'll still fuck you. We'll still make it seem like we don't give a shit, go with the flow. But in the back of our mind, that's a red flag. That's telling us something about who you are. And we're going to make judgments upon that because no guy wants to feel like your past is still relevant. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, I went to prison, I came home, I'm on parole. If I go to a certain job and apply for a job and I'm still on parole, a lot of jobs is not going to hire me because I'm on parole. It's still relevant. My past is still kind of hard me. Now, once I'm over with parole, now they might give me a chance because they feel like, all right, that's in the past, that's the back, that's behind you. I can't see that. So it's kind of going back to your Facebook, your Instagram. It's the same thing. If I can't see that, I'm not stressing it. But if it's something that is still relevant, meaning it's on your page, most men are not really going to jack that. And you might not believe me, and a lot of them might not tell you that because at the end of the day, we're not going to stop us having sexual relations with you because of that. We just know we're not going to take you serious and wife you. Are we going to tell you that? Absolutely not. We're just going to go with the flow, run it till the wheels fall off, and that's going to be that. So I'm asking you, are you going to keep it real when the guy asks you how many men on your page that you had sexual relations with and that are your exes? Are you going to keep it real or are you going to lie? And I want to hear comments, social media world. I want to hear comments. Please tell me what it is. My pride and ego don't get in the way. You're not going to hurt my feelings because I know a lot of females think it's cool. And I'm just letting you know you're sabotaging yourself from having great relationships with great men because great men don't want to hear that your past is still haunting you. Why are they on your page if they're the past? For what? Is it that serious? Now, like I said, maybe you guys won't mind. Let me see how much time I have left. I know I'm yapping my mouth. A lot of you guys might not care if the man has sexual relations and women that's on his page. And I feel like you should kind of care because not all men is going to keep it 100. So once that door is open and she's feeling, because I'm going to save it to the next video because I'm always 20 minutes in. But I want to hear your feedback. Let me know how you guys feel about what I'm talking about. Do you feel that it's okay to have, and it goes for both men and women, but mostly for women because you guys hold the key. A guy could have female social relations with his exes and sexual relationships with the past on his page because that might not mean nothing. It might not go nowhere because maybe she really is done. But for females, even if you really are done, I'm just telling you, any real dude is not going to respect you if you have that because your past is still relevant. It's still haunting you. You can still see what it's life about. I wish I could get into more detail. I have to do a second video on this because I felt like I didn't really hit home with how important and serious this message of this stature is, because it really, you're sabotaging yourself. And I'm really looking out for you. I swear to God, I'm looking out for you, females, because a guy's just going to use your body, use every hole you are willing to give to him. And you're thinking it's going to go to the end game, but it's not going to be the last stop on the train. I promise you. He's not going to tell you that. You can't read brains. You can't read minds. Dudes, like Lauryn Hill said, that one thing. Go listen to that one thing. Go listen to that song, the Miseducation. Go listen to that Lauryn Hill album. She knew what she was talking about. Guys are not, they're going to tell you what you want to hear and sell you a dream just to get that cookie. So, like I said, I'm looking out for you. I want to hear your feedback. Sincere J Red, Flatbush, Brooklyn. You already know. You.